And Wisconsin's politicians will play a prominent role, of course, at this week's Republican National Convention in Tampa. And that's where we find our own Franke continuing our team coverage despite Tropical Storm Isaac putting a damper on the first day of events. Eric.
Yeah, Sarah, and for now we've got a little bit of sunshine, as you can see, but the rain comes every 10-15 minutes. We just heard thunder a few minutes ago. Really weird, the weather you deal with when you're dealing with a tropical storm like Isaac. And as Paul Ryan gets ready to come down here to Tampa, he will get a very warm welcome from this Wisconsin delegation. In fact, because of Paul Ryan, Republican Party Chair Reince Priebus, and of course Governor Scott Walker, Wisconsin is really going to be front and center this week. On this rain-shortened day, the Wisconsin delegation started the day with a breakfast, and it was a standing ovation for Party Chair Reince Priebus. His words, quote, "I am ready to fire Barack Obama." Priebus was followed by Governor Walker, who emphasized the importance of Wisconsin in November. He'll be a featured speaker tomorrow night.
2012 Republican National Convention stands in recess.
Later in the day, delegates briefly were called to order at the forum because of inclement weather, even a tornado warning in the Tampa area. Many delegates skipped, but not Brian Stile of Janesville, beaming with pride as his home state plays a prominent role this week.
You know, we've seen a lot of changes in Wisconsin recently. We've really made statements in Wisconsin as to what we need to do fiscally. I think we're going to see that on a national level come November.
And here's a shot of the Wisconsin delegation saying cheese for their official photo op.
1, 2, and 3.
For many of them, this is a time of celebration, but as Brian Stile told us, there's still plenty of business to tend to as well. And Sarah, one thing that definitely stands out, you know, the weather isn't making things all that difficult to get around Tampa, around the convention center, but there is an unbelievable security presence in Tampa this week like I've never seen before. In fact, they're expecting like 65,000 people in town this week just for the convention. There's a few thousand of them that are just law enforcement folks making sure that everybody attending does so safely.
Good that the weather is okay too. All right. Thanks. Good to see you, Eric. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.